here, and today we are doing baked cauliflower, which is way better than steamed cauliflower. So what I got is I got a couple heads of cauliflower, rinsed them off just on the inside as well as on the outside, and let it dry. It's still a little bit wet, which is fine. And so with cauliflower, what you want to do is, you don't have to spend a lot of time, just know that it's all connected here. So you want to just get the spears. So you really don't have to do much even to the leaves if you don't want to. All you have to do is just go in a circle around the core, just kind of a V, and then all you're doing is you're pulling out the core. So it's pretty simple. Again, you just go right around there, and then you just pull out the core. So, you know, the lettuce, I mean, really, it's like cabbage. It won't hurt you, but it doesn't taste very good. And then you got your cauliflower. So from here, you just throw it in a bowl. So all you have to do is break it apart, and you've got your spears. Depends on how you like it. I like to break mine up a little bit more because that way you can get the seasonings everywhere. And when we're done with this, when we bake it, after we're done baking it, it's going to have almost like a dirty look to it, which is really good. And kids like it, as well as adults. And like I said, it's just a lot better than steamed. So you just go ahead and throw it in a bowl like this. Pretty easy. You got your seasonings here. All extra virgin olive oil. You just want to give it a nice douse. You can always put more. Garlic powder. I like to use garlic powder because I don't like too much sodium on my food. And you're going to, with your seasoning salts, you're going to have it. So just give it a nice dose here. Give it a nice dose of Lawry's seasoning salt. For the next spice, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mix this around. So all I do is I just rotate it with my hands like this. Really easy to do. And what's going to happen is the olive oil is going to make sure everything kind of mixes around. Because as the olive oil is mixing around, so does the seasonings. At this point, a little Creole seasoning on top. Maybe a little more garlic because it's going to bake in. And that's really basically it. You're just mixing it up at this point, throwing it on a pan. I normally would cook it at 350. I start checking it. I like my vegetables a little bit crunchier than most people. But so for me, it's probably about a half an hour, maybe 40 minutes. But I start even checking it after 20 minutes. So again, it just depends on your taste, and it also, of course, depends on how small you're cutting up your cauliflower. But at this point, ungreased pan, which again, I used to catch any of the seasonings. Just kind of spread it out like this. Again, in the oven, 350. You want to look on it and make sure nothing's too doused, and this looks perfect. And then when it comes out, it'll have kind of a, like I said, almost like a dirty look to it, and it's delicious. That's it.